We got the Dubs down at Chase Center rolling right now. 4-1 before they go back out on the road for a 4-game set. 4-1 in their first 5. Klay Thompson with the game winner. Again, good morning to everybody out there. We're going to be turned up today. We got Chase Young back in the Bay Area. He passed his physical, and the trade is official. And we got the Dubs winning his home game yesterday. And it was ugly. No doubt about it. It was not pretty at all. But a win is a win, and this is a win they wouldn't have done or got done last year, Shasky. It's just the truth. The chemistry's better. The vibes are better. The bench is better. And they're feeling it right now.
You know, for a game with no De'Aaron Fox, it was a lot of fun last night. The up and down, the back and forth. Malik Monk hit a couple of circus shots. And look, Sabonis, you know, for as much as we criticize him, you got to give the guy credit. When he gets deep into that paint and he's able to use that left hand, I mean, he kissed a couple off the backboard late in that game. Draymond with a big block. Draymond had some sweet passes. Klay with an unbelievable backdoor pass. I actually thought he had a couple of really nice plays in this game. But, yeah, that was a real unbelievable feel-good for Klay Thompson. Like, again, you know, this is a guy in a contract year. I want him to be a Warrior for life. I think most Warrior fans want him to be a Warrior for life. You got to savor these moments. You know, you just don't know what the future holds. And so on a night where they beat the Kings the way that they did, you knew with no De'Aaron Fox, you were going to get their best punch.
No doubt.
Kevin Huerter's out here hitting threes. Davion's hitting threes. Man, the vibes are immaculate.
The vibes are back. The vibes are back. They were down 11 third
really
quarter. It was getting hairy. Yeah, I'm happy for all these guys. And we'll get the Klay, we'll get the Steph, we'll get the CP3, we'll get the Dario Saric, who we all wanted on this roster, and they finally signed him. I was talking to him at media day. He goes, yeah, I know, I made the fans wait a little bit. I was just waiting. But then I knew this was a good fit. And Dario Saric, you are a great fit with this organization. He fits. Kuminga, 12 points. He just gets better and better and better by the game as the Warriors exercise their fourth-year options of Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. So they hit on the right youngsters. It looks like they hit on the right youngsters.
Well, on a night where Steph Curry, you know, was getting blitzed like we were talking about in the green room, he, you know, turns the ball over at half court, and then out of nowhere comes Moses Moody for an unbelievable block. There were a couple really nice blocks by the Warriors in this game. Klay had a couple. Draymond had one in particular that sticks out. But that Moses Moody one, if you didn't jump off the couch for that, I mean, look, they're firing on all cylinders. How many did they play last night? 11? 10?
11. 10 deep.
10 deep.
No Trace Jackson Davis last night. No Corey Joseph. No Brandon Podziemski. He's got maybe Joe. You know what? He checked in on the final possession with those .2 to cover the rim to make sure they don't get a tip in.
Yes.
So he played that last sequence there. So the Rook didn't really see a lot of time there. 0.2 seconds, but in the stat sheet it's 0-0-0. Whatever. They basically played 10 guys last night. You can go 11 deep with TJD. You break glass in case of an emergency with TJD. Look, this team is rolling right now, and they own the Sacramento Kings. Let me throw some numbers at you real quick, Sassy.
Okay. Well, and they didn't play their cleanest game. They turned the ball over a lot, especially in the half court late.
No, I can't wait to hear from RJ at Fairfield. Warriors have won their last 7 games against the Sacramento Kings. Warriors have won 17 of their last 21 in the Bay Area against the Sacramento Kings.
Oof.
The last 40 regular season matchups, the Warriors have won 32 of them. And then you think about what's happened in the last calendar year. You win a Game 7 in Sacramento, Steph drops 50. You win the home opener in the G1C against the Sacramento Kings, or the Kings home opener, the Warriors go on the road for their first road game. Curry drops 41, you beat them. So that's 91 in 8 quarters, right? You beat them back-to-back. Not to mention the preseason game winner, who R.J. Fairfield and Damian Barley took personally. They took the game winner personally. Oh, my God, I can't believe we lost the preseason game. And then last night, no De'Aaron Fox. They give it all they had. They really played a hard basketball game. They really gave the Warriors all they could do. And yet, the Warriors still steal it with 0.2 seconds left. So the Kings, they're not going to want to see the Warriors. But guess what? The in-season tournament starts on Friday. And guess what group the Kings are in? They're in the group with the Golden State Warriors. And they play them November 28th up at the G1C. Listen, the Kings are a good team. They're a good team. But the Warriors just own them. It is what it is.
The trade for Chris Paul could not have started off any better. What did he have? 8, 9 assists last night? What was it?
He had 8 assists off the bench. 2 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, and you can still feel his impact in that basketball game.
I mean, to me, like J.C. Kidd, some of my favorite basketball players of all time are ones that can control the flow of a game without taking a shot, right? Mm-hmm. And when I watch Chris Paul, he can get his shot whenever he wants. But seeing the way he conducts that half-court offense, I mean, there was one point, I believe in the late third quarter, Steph Curry checks out. They're down 6, 7, 8, and Next thing you know, you look up and the Warriors are down by 1. And Fizz is going, hey, they were down 6 or whatever when Steph Curry checked out. And it's like, that's the Chris Paul effect. He stabilizes things. Everyone else feels good. And the two-man game that he's got going with Dario Saric, those two clearly look like two OGs that have played years of basketball together.
Yeah.
I love the synergy. There was one play in particular. Saric is boxing out. He clears his man out. CP3 gets the rebound. He comes down. They do a high pick and roll, and the Bulls just hopping, and it's infectious. And the next thing you know, it gets swung over to Kuminga. Kuminga takes 3 hard dribbles because he pump faked by his guy, and normally he's rising up. He's shooting that ball. Instead, he gives it right back to a cutting Saric in the lane, and Saric goes right up with it. And I go, we could talk all we want about rebounding for Kuminga and shooting and points per game. That's a play that may not show up as an assist. I think it should have been. I'm not sure if they gave him one. But, that is where the IQ has gone through the roof. And to me, that's the Chris Paul effect.
No, it is a Chris Paul effect. The pick-and-pop game there in the third quarter. Sarge scored 9 points in that second half, 15 in all. Very solid game for him in just under 20 minutes. By the way, good morning to everybody out there getting off the graveyard shift. Good morning to everybody getting ready for work, and if you're going to school, if you're taking your kids to school. Good morning to everybody out there on YouTube and Twitch, powered by First NorCal Credit Union, and as well as the Comcast Business text line. The phone number is 888-957-9570. We have a lot of Draymond Green sound from last night. A lot of Draymond Green
I actually
sound.
think what he said after the game was as fun and as interesting
He said some things.
as what Klay Thompson did at the end of the game.
He said some things last night, and we'll get into that in just a second. But you know what? We're only 8 minutes into the show. But I got to go. I got to give some love to my guy, RJ at Fairfield. He's calling right away.
Wait a minute.
He's on the line right now.
8 minutes in?
8 minutes in. 8 minutes in. I'm going to go to
Hey,
RJ. Hold on, RJ. This is what we do. There's people in the media who like to call radio hosts opportunists or hot take artists or whatnot. No. That's not happening here. What we are people who reach the fans. We're an extension of the fan base. We get in the trenches with the fans. We talk with the fans, not at them. We don't just write our columns. We don't just tweet and not reply to anybody like a robot. No, we talk to the fans. That's the difference between radio hosts and some of these self-righteous writers, I should say. Anyway,
is there
RJ.
anyone more self-righteous in the world right now? If I were to pick an occupation than sports writers?
Andrew Bagley. These Giants bloggers. Anyway, RJ Fairfield, go ahead.
Let me just start off by saying this. Shasky, you just joined you were on just now. You said this is fun. This ain't fun, man. This ain't fun. I'm sick and tired of losing to you guys, man. The Warriors got our number, and since the preseason game, we have not found the answer. We knew that the Warriors are great late in games, and still we can't. When we had no De'Aaron Fox and we put up the points we did, and we limit Curry to 21 points, we cannot find a way to stop the Warriors from scoring late in the game. I am tired and sick of losing to you guys, man. Y'all got our number. Yeah, Vontae, you right. But you wait till the preseason. You wait till De'Aaron Fox comes back, man. I think we got the answer. You wait. November 28th, I marked it on my calendar. I'm sick and tired of this. Sick and tired, man.
Are you going to cry, RJ?
Yeah, RJ, are you all right, bro?
I'm not going to lie. Last night, after the game, I went to Popeyes and ate my sorrows away, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, RJ, can I be honest with you right now? Just you and me and the rest of the Bay Area talking. I respect that you admit that out loud, because when I'm feeling depressed, I go straight to the ice cream. I know all about it. I am one of those depression eaters. I am with you, my dog, and I appreciate that you called in, because some people duck. They duck the smoke, and they don't want the one-on-ones.
Hey, you don't duck the smoke,
I got
RJ.
a lot of love for you, buddy.
I called you out, and you called right away. I respect
and
you.
honestly, I thought the Kings played valiantly last night. If I'm a Kings fan this morning, I'm not. I would sit here and I'd say, damn, Davion, we should have played him in game 1 against the Warriors. He looked really good. Herter hit some shots. He's been ice cold. And Sabonis and Monk made a ton of plays down the stretch.
When Sabonis hit that bank shot, I called game. It's over. I was like, that for all the rip that y'all been giving Sabonis, for all the things y'all said about Sabonis, all you Warrior fans and you Shaqy and Vontae, I thought that was, a moment for him to, solidify, letting him know that this is a two-time All-Star. Then Klay Thompson, oh, my God. Everybody's doubles. I thought Steph Curry was going to get the ball. I did not see Klay Thompson at all late in that game hitting that shot over Davion. How tall is Davion Mitchell? 5'8"?
Hey,
He's listed at 6'1",
he stood up
6'2".
straight for just a split second as Mully, and thanks for the call, RJ. You'll be all right, man. It's early in the season. We're barely a week into the season. You'll be all right, RJ. You'll be all right. You'll get Fox back. You guys will be all right. No need to cry. No need to get butthurt about that. But listen, Davion slipped up for just a second, as Mully pointed out last night on the postgame show. And Klay got enough space. Draymond was very patient there late in the game because the Kings did a great job of making sure that Stephen Curry wasn't going to take that last shot. It was going to be anybody but Steph. And Keegan Murray actually had a good contest from behind Klay Thompson. Looked like he was going to get to the basketball and maybe block it. Klay just was better. Better offense, beats defense in the NBA. That's what it is. And so Klay Thompson with the game winner with 0.2 seconds left. And look, it wasn't a pretty game at all. It wasn't. It had a preseason feel to it early on in that basketball game. Because I think the Warriors are like, how do we play this team without De'Aaron Fox? You have to guard them a little bit differently because De'Aaron Fox does everything for the Sacramento Kings, whether it's dribble handoffs, whether it's penetrating and kicking, leading to wide open threes. De'Aaron Fox is their dude. He literally does everything for them. So how is it going to work with Sacramento without their main guy, without their guy who does everything for them? So I think there's a little bit of adjustment, Phil, a little adjustment for the Golden State Warriors thinking, who do we lock in on? We're not worried about Sabonis. We'll play him one-on-one.
That was like the greatest 10 seconds of Sabonis' life against the Warriors to this point.
Empty calories.
You know what his
empty calories.
What his new nickname should be?
Empty calories?
No. There's a movie that came out in 2000. You probably didn't see it because it's not the greatest of movies. It's called Hollow Man. Okay, so we're gonna start calling him Sebastian Cain.
Who's in Hollow Man?
Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
He's in everything.
Yeah.
But basically, it's about a scientist who volunteers to be the first human who gets injected with this thing so that basically he's invisible. And that's Sabonis. So I'm going to start calling him Sebastian Cain.
He has the
We'll give
emptiest
credit to
stat line.
Steiny for that one. Steiny came up with Hollow Man.
Oh, did he?
A few months back. Yes. He's never been very high on Domantas Sabonis. Empty calories.
Yeah, I know a lot of people not high on Domantas Sabonis. And, we tried to explain it on this show during the playoff series and I can't tell D'Lo and Casey anything. I'm like, Sabonis is killing you guys. Just turn off the volume of a game.
But he did play well. But here, let me defend him for a second.
He played okay.
No, he had a couple of really nice finishes around the rim.
He played okay last night. He got to the free throw line.
He drew a foul on Draymond late. He had a couple of nice left-handed finishes when he got deep in the paint.
Just turn the volume down and watch Sabonis throw it. 48-minute game.
No,
he smoked so many possessions, bad screens. Bad turnovers.
I just thought the final 5 minutes, he and Malik Monk made plays in the half court.
But you know what? He needed to be better.
I agree. He's making $200 million.
Not only that, he was the biggest guy on the court. Gee, the Warriors feared him so much they threw Gary Payton II on him.
Gary Payton. Can you just catch the ball underneath the hoop? He would have had a dunk. There was a couple of turnovers that drove me crazy. I loved the backdoor cut from Draymond Green and the pass from Klay Thompson.
Right.
I'm telling you, quietly, Klay Thompson's floor game, the word discernment that I used at the beginning of the year, I know the game winner is going to get all the headlines. I just feel like he is playing at a high level in the half court. He's making really consistently smart decisions.
Did you see? I love the 2-dribble pull-up in the first quarter that he had. It was a tough three he had. Nope, I don't like it. 2-dribble pull-up, boom, iced it from 18 to 20 feet out. He is taking what the defense gives him. Now, he didn't have the best night. He was 6 of 15. He picked up the 3 fouls in the first half. It was a little bit troublesome for him, but not everybody had their best night. Andrew Wiggins had a great first half, 12 points. Scored 2 points in the second half and only had 2 rebounds. He's got to get on the glass. Kuminga got to get on the glass. He's not going to be happy with the 1 rebound he had. So, look, it wasn't the cleanest game for the Golden State Warriors. They turned the ball over 18 times. The 3-point shot wasn't falling for them.
How many for Curry?
Only 10 3-point attempts.
No, I meant turnovers.
He had 7 turnovers.
Yeah, well, if you'd have told me he had 12, I would have believed you. Last night was not his best. His best work.
No, it wasn't. But I tell you who didn't have a turnover.
Who?
Chris Paul.
I'm telling you, dude.
41. Shasky, 41 assists. 6 turnovers on a year.
Am I getting ahead? I said it yesterday. I want to keep asking the people. Am I getting ahead of myself? He's already a fan favorite.
No, the fans love him.
I mean, in terms of being able to go from heel to babyface Richard Sherman's the only guy, Deion Sanders, but that was so long ago. I don't know how many people in our audience vividly remember Atlanta Falcon Deion going at it with Jerry Rice. I feel like this dude has already become a fan favorite.
Right.
He's everything the Warriors needed and then some.
Yeah, no doubt. I think he's been
grown up.
A grown up in the room. And that kind of leads me to Draymond Green. Draymond Green. We'll get the sound rolling in a second.
By the way, Draymond
Green after the game
in the first quarter.
He hit 2 threes. You know the Warriors.
You
know what's crazy about that?
He's such a different player when he hits a couple buckets early.
When you mention it about Draymond Green, and we're going to get to what he said after the game, because that was some riveting stuff, what Draymond Green said at the podium. But when he hits 2 or more threes in a basketball game,
what's their record?
The Warriors are 125-24 all time.
Oh, my goodness.
How crazy is that?
125-24?
125-24.
So they're 100 over. I mean, that's
100 over.
That's kind of like, that's an insane stat.
That's kind of insane, right?
But I think it goes to show you that when he's engaged and he actually hits a bucket early, how the floor opens up for him.
Well,
And I think, to me, it also makes him more aggressive on the offensive end. And I think that also spurs his defensive intensity. Great example. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. They're in the bonus. This is high IQ Draymond, right? They're right on the fringe of being in the bonus. And he knows this. And he's like, oh, I'll do a fake dribble handoff.
Right.
I'll attack the cup and they'll foul me, and I'm going to go to the free throw line. There's no way he wants to go to the free throw line and attack the rim without hitting a couple of shots early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys have all seen this. Mm-hmm. Draymond avoids attacking the rim if he's not hitting from the outside. Him hitting one shot, it just opens up his confidence level. And so now they're in the bonus, and now the Warriors can slow down the game, and they can get shots, and it takes away some of the aggression from the Kings. They were in the bonus in the fourth quarter. Klay did a good job drawing fouls. Like, the IQ of this team, adding Draymond Green to, you missed the first game, adding him and CP3 together, it gives them a consummate pro at point guard at all times on the floor.
And look, one of the things about, you bring up the IQ,
it just feels smarter.
It kind of leads to Jordan Poole. And you see him yesterday in D.C., in Atlanta, as the Wizards are getting blown out again. He's throwing off the backboard of Kyle Kuzma, down 20. And look, Jordan Poole, was everything his fault last year? Absolutely not. Was this season wrecked in training camp? Probably. And by January, he was checked out. He was. It is what it is. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. But it's more so getting guys good shots off the bench. And now the guys coming off the bench are getting great shots because they have a leader. Now, Jordan Poole may become a leader one day. He's not there yet. And that's what they were missing last season.
I would like to add to this on the other side about the young players, because I know Chris Paul's going to get all the headlines, but I think we should look at the young players, because I think getting humbled, I think they responded.